What's going on, everybody? My name is Kobe Scroby, and welcome to Tell Me Why. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, and if you'd like to support the channel, no longer see the ads, and you'd also be welcome to join my private Satisfactory server and come play with us, which we just played on the server last night. You could subscribe for $5, or you could subscribe for free by using a Twitch Prime. The way you get a Twitch Prime is you connect an Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and you'll get one free Prime subscription per month. You could choose to use it here if you'd like. Took me a couple extra minutes to get my camera turned on here because I started the stream and then I grabbed my phone and I realized I had a text message from a half an hour ago about an appointment that I was supposed to be at a half an hour ago. And I looked at my calendar earlier today and I didn't see it. So I thought, well, maybe it's next week. So I looked at it again after I read that message, and it is on there today. I don't know why I didn't see it. I was looking specifically for that today, and I didn't see it. So now I have to pay for the appointment that I didn't go to, I think. Anyway, happy Pride Month, everybody. Today is the first day of Pride Month, which means we are playing gay games. I don't have a lot of them lined up. This is the first one that came to mind. These two here are were born twins, twin girls, and he transitioned to a trans man. And they're going back to where they grew up and finding out a lot about their mom and the place that they grew up, and finding secrets and things like that. And it's a really good game. It's made by DONTNOD, who are the same developers that made Life is Strange. So it's got a good story. I played it years ago. I got the first episode for free and liked it so much that I bought the rest of them. I do have videos on my YouTube channel of this, but I didn't really have anybody watching me back then, so I thought that now that we got, regular people watching, that it would be more fun to go through now. So let's get to it. New game. Did it go? What happened? Tell Me Why is a story-based game that takes your choices into account to shape your relationships. Delos Crossing, Alaska, March 1st, 2005.
Hey, kiddo. I need to ask you a few questions, okay? Can you tell me what happened tonight?
I went to show her my haircut. She had a gun.
Take your time.
She freaked out.
It's okay.
No, it's not. It's not okay. My mom tried to kill me, so I stabbed her. I killed my mother.
Never talk to the police. Chapter 1, Homecoming. What's going on, Zaylin? Day was wild. What happened? At least you didn't stab your mother, who was trying to shoot you for cutting your hair short. Fireweed Residential Center, November 2nd, 2015. Fireweed? Is that the name of the town? So I remember parts of this game, definitely not the details. I just remember it was very good. I got threatened to be evicted because I didn't pull weeds. Only got them. What the hell? Actually, I got the notification for your Discord right here on my phone, and I haven't read it yet. The notification's right there. Hold on. I'll read it here in a minute. Man, I feel so stupid. I had an appointment today. Whoops. If you weren't here at the beginning when I was talking about it, it was supposed to be at 7 o'clock, and as soon as I started the stream, I saw that I had a message from 30 minutes ago, and it was about my appointment.
I'm gonna find the keys to the old house. Then, I'm gonna drive to Fireweed, and I'm not going to freak out. Everything's fine.
Okay. Let me do this real quick. I gotta text back to reschedule it. Hold on, let me tell them real quick.
I wonder if Tyler will even recognize me. Last picture I sent was from the bleaching my hair at home phase.
Just a sec. Sorry. I'm trying to reply to this person.
Can't believe we're gonna go back to that house. At least I'll have Tyler.
I didn't like what I wrote, so I'm trying to redo it. Yes.
I wonder if Tyler will even recognize me. Last picture I sent was from the bleaching my hair at home phase.
All right, let me proofread it here.
Can't believe we're gonna go back to that house. At least I'll have Tyler.
Okay, got it. I feel bad because she probably sat there and waited for me for a half an hour, and I was just getting the stream ready and making thumbnails and crap. I could have been there. I looked to see if it was today, and I didn't see it. Okay. Also got yelled at for part of my neighbor's yard. That is somehow my responsibility. What's going on, Dishonest? Happy Pride Month. I don't think we got any in here yet. Official and
I wonder
Malik.
if Tyler will even recognize me. Last picture I sent was from the bleaching my hair at home phase.
I just put LGBTQ plus because the plus should cover the rest of it. Because I think there's even more than IA, and I don't remember all of them. Didn't have to put it in, they know. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of letters that go with it. Yeah, Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. We're celebrating by playing gay games. So, we got this girl here who was born...
Can't believe we're gonna go back to that house.
Actually, I'm not going to spoil anything.
At least I'll have Tyler.
Let's just go through it.
I should probably get rid of this. I mean, I can stream it anytime I want. But it makes me happy just to look at the box.
Don't get rid of your DVDs and stuff, because streaming services can take movies and shows away at any time, and then you can't get them unless you have them. Does this character look like the main character of Control? She does a little bit. I could see that. A Journey Through the Stars, Witches of Eldham, Season 1 and 2. I mean, I could see that a little bit. She resembles her, but I can also...
I wonder if Tyler will even recognize me.
See the difference. You know what? Oh, I wonder... It's not going to let me pull a tab over and resume.
The picture I sent was from the bleaching...
Crap. I was going to pull
my hair at home phase.
Pull up a picture of the girl from Control.
I need to bring this with me to Juneau.
So we're going to Alaska, to the house that we grew up in. But first, let's look at all the stuff here. Alyson. So this game is made by the developers that made Life is Strange.
I have got to make solid plans to see the Geminids. I wonder if Tyler'd want to go.
Night Watch Alaska.
Hey, you want to freeze your ass off watching burning rocks fall through the sky?
Yes.
Yeah, I might need to work on my sales pitch.
Oh, I didn't look at the spaceship. Okay. Don't condone piracy, but there's the exact reason people pirate games, movies, TV shows. Oh yeah, did they take them away? Dude, look at the reflection. It's like a real-time reflection of the room. Look at this. Bam. Hell yeah.
No. In my desk drawer, maybe? It's gonna be so crazy to see him after all these years.
Okay, so this is her and her twin. This is her and the sheriff, I think? If I remember correctly.
Michael and Tyler are so gonna hit it off.
And this is one of their friends from the town that they grew up in. We'll see him again later. Little hockey. LimeWire. You're a pirate. Hey, VT, what's going on? Well, we're just starting. So all we know is that we are this girl right now, who is Alyson, and that she has a twin, and we're going to meet them, and then we're going back to Alaska, to the place that we grew up.
Can't believe we're gonna go back to that.
It showed a cutscene at the beginning of a little kid sitting in the police department with blood on them, and the policeman was like, "What happened tonight? Tell me about it." And they said, "My mom had a gun and she was going to shoot me because I cut my hair, so I stabbed her. I killed my mom." And that's all we know so far. Indie games out here doing real-time reflections. Only maybe 20%. Yeah, I always say that.
House.
Indie games,
At least I'll have Tyler.
more often than not, have real-time reflections, and AAA games do not. So, GG's.
No. In my desk drawer, maybe?
So this is really good. This game is made by DONTNOD, the developers that made Life is Strange, and it features a trans man and at least one gay guy. But the story is really good. Police Chief Brown asks council to reconsider budget. Dock strike to begin this week. Mayoral election candidate Tom Vici. Tom Vici, we'll see that name again, supports gun control, money for local schools.
I wonder if Tyler will even recognize me. Last picture I sent was from the bleaching my hair at home phase.
So we're going to see Tyler.
No. In my desk drawer, maybe?
All right, so we need house keys.
All set, I think. I should probably check my email one more time before I go. I've already done that 3 times this morning.
You should bring your laptop. Why would you not? Time and I against any two. The shape of yesterday. Summertime. Sweet. Sweat? Sweat. We're going to go see our brother to kill him? No. I'd vote for him. Tom Vici. Oh, for gun control and money for schools.
Can't believe we're gonna go back to that house. At least I'll have Tyler. Oh, come on. Why do I still have this? Every time I look at it, it reminds me of how very single I am.
Allison and Bobby, Caribbean Dreams Senior Prom 2012. It's 2015 right now, I believe. So she's like 21, I think. Dude, I saw the craziest video of Trump today that I'd never seen before. And with Trump, it was before he got elected. He was talking to people in a big room at a podium, and he was saying how great the LGBTQ members are, and we love them, and it's like it's from an alternate universe.
I haven't practiced since high school. I'm probably super rusty. Probably not gonna see any stars at this time of day.
Mars. There was a shooting of some kind a couple blocks from where I live. I was in therapy. Damn. No, it was a real video.
Why would it be in here?
From a Trump rally before he got elected. Hassan was showing it.
Oh, right. I stashed them.
Whoops. I didn't know I was going to cut her off. Aha. Okay, so be on the lookout for these things. We got to collect
So
these things.
that's where you've been hiding.
Those are our collectibles. Wait, you're not going to look at the other thing in the box?
All right. I think I'm ready to go now.
What? I can't look at the picture because I got the keys first? Oh, you suck. Well, fine.
Oh. Ooh, I can't wait to force Tyler to watch this with me. He's totally gonna hate it. One more season. What am I even gonna do with myself when it's over? Get invested in the lives of real people? One day I'm gonna fill more of this in. Maybe when the house is sold, I'll book some tickets.
I thought there was something else in here that I didn't look at yet. Ooh, was it this? No, I looked at that. What about this? Wait.
I don't really have time to dig through this right now.
Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. It's too noisy anyway.
Allie. She's gonna be so awkward.
We're in a red district, so that's a possibility. I don't know the motive behind the shooting yet. Jamie Foxx apparently got COVID vaccine and had a stroke due to blood clot, and now it's paralyzed and blind? What? That can't be real. Is that real? Dear Tyler, I know what you're thinking. A letter? Why all weird and formal? What's wrong with email? Well, I figured, hey bro, I just wanted to give my twin a shout before reuniting after 10 years of swank juvie. Is more like letter territory. Whatever. You'll thank me when you're 90 and the machines have taken over and you still have something to read by candlelight. See? Always thinking ahead. Anyway, I can't believe you'll be out for real in a few weeks. What? Amazing. I'm definitely going to be awkward when I see you, so please try not to notice, okay? How's your last month going? Are you sad about leaving your mentees? I bet they're going to miss you. I got my tires replaced, so I'm all good to pick you up. And you can save the snark when you see my ride. She's been through a lot, and we can't all be car guys. Anyway, the Vichis, who was the guy for running for mayor, Vici, let me take the day off so we can go straight to the old house and get it ready for the sale and everything. Can't wait to never think about that place again. I really can't wait to see you. I don't know if I made that clear. I love you, Alyson. He's already made a statement that those rumors are false. Blood clots are caused by many things. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I mean, it's possible that it could happen, but I didn't hear that.
Can't believe I'm about to leave this room for the last time. Okay, I'm pretty much done here. I just need to grab my goblin and I'm off. Bummed I have to leave this behind, but the old house would probably collapse if I blasted this inside. Man, the soundtrack to my angsty teen years. I'll leave it for the next Rebel. They're gonna been listening to this on a loop lately.
So if I remember correctly, he's in like a juvenile detention center for the last 10 years, but I'm sure they'll talk about it some more.
And he's going places, and I'll be able to say I helped him on his way.
Fireweed Youth Center student art to show at Grindhouse. Tyler Ronan, 20, matches young something artist with favorite local venue. Shit I gotta do.
Is there any way I can? Nah, that's someone else's problem now.
Help Perez with college administration easy. Call Dr. Beck. Re-counseling sessions with Jeremy. Meet Aaron. Gardening program setup, music. Finish paperwork for Escape W2 and letter November 2nd. Something for Alyson. Okay. Songs of Innocence. The Transgender Man's Guide to Healthy Masculinity. Shelter from the Flood.
I know most of these by heart at this point. Wish I could have finished this before I left, but God, it was a slog. Man, I'm gonna miss that view.
Here's my
Hey,
goblin.
little guy. You're gonna be reunited with your sister soon.
So the goblins here are in collectibles. Oh, it reset all of mine. Okay. There was a couple I didn't find. I think I missed like 2 of them last time I played this.
The crafty goblins are 2 cunning little thieves who live under the princess's house. They're always getting into mischief, but they have good hearts.
All right, and we can listen to all of those too.
Cool. I guess I'm totally ready to go now.
First game collectible. You can browse them in the pause menu. I just did that. Celebrate, educate, unite. Trans visibility march on Juno.
You stay here. Educate the youngsters in classic cinema.
Fire in the hole. Okay. What hole are we talking here?
Denali. I need to get my application ready for next summer.
Testosterone refill on every Tuesday. Oh, take it every Tuesday, refill it on the 27th. Hey Aaron, you know I'm bad at this, but just wanted to say you've been the best counselor an at-risk yet redeemable youth could want. Thanks for putting up with me and helping in more ways than you know. I'll try to make it count outside fireweed. Survival is rebellion. Thanks, man, Tyler. So that's a note that he left for his counselor. What else can I look at in here?
Gonna miss these dum-dums.
Love you, Ty. Best mentor. Later, Tyler. You escaped. Good luck. Via Condios. See you soon. We'll miss you. I think that he actually became a counselor while he was here. Take me. This box of junk / treasure is now yours by the first law of finders keepers. I can't take it.
Bye, Herbert. Bye, Herbert.
So we could see this plant in one of the cutscenes. It says, give me water and sun. I guess its name is Herbert. I guess that's it. Let's go. So my appointment got moved to next Thursday. So next Thursday I will be in an appointment from 7 to 8. So I will be getting started late next week. What? Why would she do that? Even if she decided she didn't want to give it to him.
Hi, Tyler.
Hi.
Wait. So if it's been 10 years, they haven't seen each other, and he's 20 now. So that means she's 20 since they're twins. They haven't seen each other since they were 10.
First time we see each other in 10 years, and it's hi, Tyler.
Oh, sorry,
It's fine, Alyson. Hi's a good place to start.
God, it's good to see you.
Likewise.
You have anything else you need to get?
Nope. This is it. My last 10 years in a bag.
Then we should get going. We just have time to make the morning ferry. You look good in that.
Thanks. One of my mentees designed it.
It's really good.
Yeah, he's so incredibly talented. I got a couple of local coffee shops to hang his art.
Tyler Ronan, shaping the leaders of tomorrow.
Yep. We're screwed.
So, are you gonna miss anything about this place?
Honestly, people. The other residents, my mentees, my counselor Aaron. It took me a while to fit in, but once I did, it felt like home. They made me feel safe. Safe enough to be me.
That's so great. I'm really happy for you.
We planning to drive to Delos Crossing or push?
You are welcome to walk.
Nah, I'll take my chances.
Need one last look or anything?
Looked. Let's go.
You could probably feel the Life is Strange vibe here. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to turn down... Let's just do that. Let's see how that works. This is gonna get
No, really.
crazy.
I am 100% not creative enough to make that stuff up.
Just like Life is Strange starts off all nice and easy and innocent like this, and then shit goes off the rails. We're gonna get there.
Oh, and just last week, they had to turn the ferry around because a bear was on board.
No way.
Someone heard a commotion in the back of a delivery truck, so they opened it up. And there was the bear, fat and happy on a literal mountain of empty chip bags.
You go where the food is.
So it doesn't look like we're moving very fast.
I can relate to that.
Wait till you see where we are. She's
So
also
then what
not
happened?
driving.
I'm not sure. I think they couldn't get him to leave, so they tranked him.
Oh, poor buddy. Shot in the ass just for getting the munchies.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. Safety first in bear country.
Yeah, but prevention is best. Common sense goes a long way in keeping them from getting shot.
The bear is fine, Tyler.
For now. You hear they've been talking about loosening up regulations on trophy hunting again? Higher bag limits, inhumane ground traps, even bringing back hibernation hunting. What kind of asshole gets off on killing a sleeping animal? I'm not against hunting, but predators play a vital role in the health of our natural parks. What? Why are you smiling? I'm being serious.
Oh, I can tell, Ranger Tyler.
Not yet. But at least I got the school part out of the way.
I can't believe you got a bachelor's already. While I boast a half-completed certificate in accounting from an online college that may have stolen my credit card number.
You'll figure out what you want. You have time.
How are you feeling?
Like I'm about to drive straight into a whiteout and my fog lights are dead.
Ooh, look at that. All right, a man who attended the board of supervisors meeting in my county said, "I'm not a fool, I'm not an N-word." A man named Nathan Blaze told him to shut up. There was some back and forth. It ended with Nathan Blaze being escorted out of the building. Supposedly what Nathan Blaze said was worse than the N-word. Nathan has filed a lawsuit against the county. I don't understand what was happening where the guy said, "I'm not a fool, I'm not." I would have to see, is there a video? I'd have to see the video or something to understand what was happening. Wow, look at that.
What about you? Allison?
Whoa. Zoned out
Holy
there for a
crap.
second.
Look at the water.
Sorry.
What's up?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the fact that you're right here, standing beside me, on our way to Delos.
You don't have to apologize. It's a lot. Why did we take the ferry instead of the coast road?
'Cause I didn't want to be stuck in the car with you for an extra 2 hours.
Ha ha.
We have to take the ferry. It's the only way to reach Delos from Fireweed.
I see. Well, good. I don't think my stomach could have taken 2 more hours of how you handled curves.
I'm sorry. Do you want to take over driving when we dock?
Nope.
You're gonna have to get back behind that wheel at some point, you know.
Look, I put a fireweed van nose first in a ditch.
Hey, at least you missed the porcupine.
I think we're looking for stuff.
I'm guessing
to...
things haven't changed much.
You mean in Delos? Still the capital of East Jesus Nowhere. Can't wait to get out of here.
Left shift, hold to reply. That bad?
Was it really that bad?
Pretty much. But it could definitely have been worse.
Like if you'd been tucked away in a center for troubled youth?
Right.
At least you had Michael.
Yeah. I don't think I'd have survived high school without him.
Bet you're gonna miss him when you move to Juneau. How's he doing?
Good. Good. But I haven't seen him much outside of work lately. He's been busy with his dance and helping his clan organize a potlatch.
So Michael, I think, is the guy we saw in the picture, who was their friend from hometown, and he's gonna come in here more later. We'll see him again in a little bit.
Is that smoke coming out of Stonehouse?
That one over there?
No, the one just beyond it. You know, the one the elders say is haunted to spook little kids.
Oh, right.
Oh, a whole group of us were drinking at a bonfire down at the point and got dared to go inside. We didn't make it past the garden.
Sounds fun.
It was.
Can't go yet. We got anything else to look at?
So, we're really going back there, huh?
To Stonehouse?
I mean, we're going home.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Think the house will sell?
No interested buyers yet. Turns out people don't line up to buy murder houses with no electricity.
At least it's got one hell of a view, unlike Juneau.
Hey, Juneau has mountain views aplenty. It just also has people and fun. You still thinking you might be my roomie?
I'm thinking about it.
I would probably buy this
Hey,
house they're going
can
to.
I
Look
ask
at the
you a
mountains.
question?
Again?
Shoot.
I was told... after you, graduated, I guess, and became a mentor 3 years ago, you still basically spent all your time at Fireweed, right?
Pretty much. There were a few times I tried to go to these meetups for trans people in Juneau, but something always came up. I probably should have put myself out there more, but it was better to be around in case the residents needed me.
So you were free to come and go as you pleased?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. Just being an overly invested sister. Curious how you spent your time.
Wow, look at that.
Alyson,
Yeah?
spit it out.
Okay, you need to promise not to freak out.
What is it?
It's a gift. From Eddie. I know he's not your favorite person, but
I'm sorry. When you said Eddie, I thought you meant Chief Brown, as in the police officer who arrested me.
come on, Ty, don't...
And your adopted father, the man who didn't let you visit me for 7 years.
The Fireweed administration backed him up, Tyler. They thought it was best for both of us.
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
So they're talking about the cop that asked him in the cutscene at the beginning what happened that night that he stabbed his mom. And the cop adopted her. So he could have left 3 years ago, decided not to. Yeah, I think he stayed and became a counselor himself to help other kids there.
It's a peace offering. And you're the two most important people in my life. Please. For me.
He can't buy my forgiveness with some cheap-ass trinket.
It's a gift, Tyler. You know what gift-giving means in Tlingit culture, and what it means to refuse one.
And I think Tlingit must be like the Alaskan native, one of the Alaskan native tribes that the chief's family is part of. So the chief gave her the ring to give to him. And fine, I can't accept this, don't care. Ooh, so
Fine.
was that
I'll
behind
take it,
my head?
but I'm not going to wear
Oh, you
it.
can see it a
Really?
little bit.
Really?
So when those things happen, like this one up here in the top left, they either go together, that we've made a connection with somebody, or they break apart, that we've broken apart a relationship from somebody. I'm guessing it had to do with the recall of a 2020 election denier who is on the board of supervisors. Someone who supports him said that. Here's a video in Discord. Let's see. Let's see real quick, like.
All right, so
Wow, this is 5 minutes.
if you don't know about what happened at the Shasta County Board of Supervisors meeting yesterday, I'm just going to show you this video right here.
Good evening, welcome to the North States News at 5:30 on a terrific
I was kicked out of the Shasta County Board chambers today by Patrick Jones for protesting the N-word.
Tuesday. I'm Mike Mangus. Drama at the Shasta County Board of Supervisors meeting today when during public comment, a man used...
Skip forward, how far? So like here?
I'm not a fool. I'm not an and I want. That's right. Shut up. Make it.
Shut the hell up. Please, from the chamber, please. Get the hell out of here. You racist.
Wait, I didn't even hear what he said. I heard I'm not a fool.
I'm not a fool. I'm not an
Oh, okay. They censored it.
That's right.
Shut up.
Make it.
Shut the hell up. Please, from the chamber, please. Get the hell out of here. You racist piece of shit. We will have order in the room, Nathan.
I use the term for ignorance. Not.
Get out.
Shut up.
Get out.
He said I used the term for ignorance, but it said the term through England.
Anyway.
Nathan, if you're gonna continue to break out, we will ask you to leave. You're disrupting the meeting.
The speaker, Alex Bilecki, immediately verbally confronted by Nathan Blaze, an African-American Air Force veteran who says this happened on Memorial Day. Using that word was condemned by at least 2 board members and other public speakers.
I want to go back to a comment that was made earlier. I want to apologize, hopefully on behalf of this entire board, for the language that was used. Racism sucks. There's no place for it in this day and age, and I am shocked when you heard it here today. And again, I apologize to each and every one in this room for what you heard.
We need to monitor what is being said in this boardroom, and if someone acts out, they need to be immediately, the microphone needs to be turned off, and they need to be asked to leave.
The constitutional right of free speech is not unlimited. You can't yell fire in this crowded room, or it's disturbing the peace to use offensive words that are likely to result in a violent reaction. You know, that we don't tolerate that kind of language here. You should gavel that down and shut it down.
Bilecki was allowed to finish because Board Chair Patrick Jones says even though it may be abhorrent, it's a First Amendment right for anyone to say anything. Blaze, however...
It's a First Amendment right for anyone to say anything. That is not true. Like that guy said, you can't yell fire in a crowded theater or on a plane. You can't yell bomb. You can't. Yeah, there's lots of stuff. Free speech basically means that you can say whatever you want, especially about, you can talk about your government. So like in China or even in Turkey, they can't talk about their government or their president. They could be arrested for it if they say something that they don't like. You can do that here.
was escorted from the chambers for being disruptive.
Under our own county policies, what you cannot do is disrupt this meeting. And any loud outbursts from the chamber floor is a disruption of the meeting, which is not allowed, and I will ask you to leave if you do so. These are the constitutional rights. If we respect everybody, again, you are doing it again, Mr. Blaze. Deputy, can we escort Mr. Blaze out?
I can't hear what he's
I
saying.
spoke with him outside where he said he was trying to calm himself down.
Patrick Jones goes and defends his First Amendment right, basically says that if there's nothing
It's a nice selfie stick here, guy.
wrong with him saying the N-word and using that type of hate speech, that type of rhetoric, and then I out of turn, spoke to Patrick Jones and said, so it's okay to use the N-word, but it's not okay for me to do what I'm doing right now is what you're saying. You're defending this man and his Nazi hate speech.
Finally, here are the rules, verbatim from the speaker request form. Each person who addresses the Board of Supervisors shall not use loud, threatening, profane, or abusive language which disrupts or otherwise impedes the orderly conduct of the board meeting is prohibited. Nathan Blaze told me this afternoon he's already...
Well, it sounds like the old guy that was up there that said it, he was the one using the abusive language and disrupting the meeting. Patrick Jones is probably racist too. Many people in my county are.
Contacted an attorney and is drafting letters to Shasta County, the grand jury, the ACLU, and the NAACP.
So yeah, this is going to be a very difficult battle for me to get justice. I am in the process of obtaining a civil attorney, and everybody knows that legal proceedings can be very expensive. People know that Patrick Jones has very strong ties to an out-of-town billionaire named Reverge Anselmo, as well as many rabid supporters who will likely donate to his defense. And so I would like to get a jump on any possible fees that might incur during this battle. I want to be very, very transparent. In some civil cases, the victim is entitled to have their legal fees paid for by the government. But again, I don't know enough yet about what's going to happen to know that that's going to happen for a fact. I just want to keep this short and sweet. If you are able to help me financially to fight this battle against Patrick Jones, it would be greatly appreciated. There's a link on the screen for you to go to. And if you are not able to help out financially, that is perfectly okay as well. But if you could at least share this video and or the fundraiser link itself, that would be amazing. Thank you very much.
So who's Patrick Jones? Is that the old guy that said it, or is that one of the board members, the one that they kicked him out? The old guy was the one that broke the rules. I think this guy is right. Board member. So okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what Blaze said, but the old guy was in the wrong at first. He's the one that disrupted the meeting and used abusive language.
Just so we're clear, this was for you, not Chief Brown.
You know, you could call him Eddie, or even...
So he took the ring from her because he doesn't like the chief, and he said he took it for her, not for the chief.
Uncle?
Hard pass.
I could have not accepted it, too. Blaze called him a racist POS. Yeah, I couldn't hear what he was saying. I mean, the old guy did it first, and he may have gone a little overboard retaliating to him, but yeah, I don't know. But he was right to call him out for it.
Did you hear that?
That guy should have been kicked out. The old guy should have been kicked out right there. Ooh, watch this, watch this.
Whoa! There's no place like home.
Yeah.
I want to go to Alaska.
Would it ruin the moment if I said I needed to call home?
Yes. Completely.
Sorry.
Go ahead and stop apologizing all the time.
Okay, sorry. Thanks.
The old guy, not the board member. So the old guy is Patrick Jones?
Hey, it's me.
I think
Yep,
the board member
we
was
didn't die in a
offended
fiery crash.
because it applies
How are
to
you?
him as well. All right, let's go take a look around.
It's so weird being back on this boat.
Have you ever driven your car onto a ferry to get where you're going? Oh, I want to go up there. Beer is my sport. Check my six-pack. Oh, you want to know something else that's crazy? So, the Air Force was testing out this AI drone in a simulation, right? So they programmed this drone to follow the orders of the operator to destroy this target. They started it. The operator said, destroy the target. When the drone was going to do it, he said, no go, abort. So the drone's program, the AI's program, only knows that destroying the target is top priority. So instead of stopping, the drone came back and shot the operator and killed him, and then went and destroyed its target. So then they put something else into the program that says, do not kill the operator. So the next simulation they ran, the operator, instead of the drone killing the operator, it went and destroyed the communications tower so the operator couldn't tell it to abort mission. And then it went and destroyed its target. So I feel like we're kind of getting into Terminator territory here, where we've got artificial intelligence capable of killing people. The old guy was called the racist POS, not the board member. The old guy isn't Patrick Jones. So Patrick Jones was the other guy on the board talking into the microphone, not the first old guy. So that's crazy. Ooh, what's that? Man, this looks so good. Seatbelt, no horn, no smoking. Remain in vehicle while ferry is docking. Chalk your wheels so your car doesn't roll away.
What a waste of a good pun.
MV Saboteur, Alaska Sea Lions. Is it just me, or is this getting louder? Thought I turned it down. Wow. I want to go to Alaska. Let's take a field trip. Let's all go to Alaska. No?
Yikes.
Headshot.
Hey, I heard that.
Crime, not gun control.
Hey, man, it's your truck. You do you.
Same to you. Live and let live. Just a sticker. Enjoying the ride?
When everything else fails, try doing what the captain suggested. What?
Where you headed?
Delos Crossing?
Same here. You from around here?
Just in town for a few days.
I see. Any relatives in the area?
Like I said, just passing through.
I don't feel like I should tell this guy anything. The old guy with glasses sided with Blaze. Patrick Jones doesn't have gray hair. Yeah, they showed the old guy first, and then they showed the guy sitting at the board with the microphone, and then they showed the lady. I was assuming that's the the second guy.
However short it may be, sure you appreciate your time. It's a beautiful place.
Do you have people in Delos?
My folks, a younger brother, and a lot of friends. Most people I know never moved on. I'm Alex, by the way. Alex Gershwin. No relation.
Huh?
To George Gershwin. Gershwin, the pianist. Folks are always asking if we're related, so I try to hit it off with a pass.
Oh.
What'd you say your name was?
Just call me Tyler.
All right. Good to meet you, Tyler.
Likewise, sir.
I'll see you around town.
Yeah, I don't feel like I need to tell that guy anything more.
Hey, Alyson. Can we take the scenic route instead of the highway? Alyson?
Don't think she can hear you.
Guess not.
Denali Expeditions. Discover the crown jewel of Alaska. Now open. Dewdrop Inn Bed and Breakfast. House has walk-in freezer and space for deer and fish processing. "17-foot canoe for sale, strong and sturdy. Fiberglass transform for 5 up. Outboard. Oh, 5 horsepower. $500. Includes oars, no bargaining. Introduction to Making Devil's Club Tea. Our way of life, community, and cultural programming sponsored by Puna Heritage Foundation. Learn how to harvest and process Devil's Club to make tea. Tlingit? Oh, that was the... Tlingit. That was the word that I couldn't read. Tlingit dance performance. I'm not even going to try to pronounce those words. It's a dance group that celebrates ancestry, community, and tradition. We invite you to join us for invitational drumming, singing, and dancing. There's no substitute. Protect our only home. Don't pollute. Under the sea. High
Gas
school
in a
winter formal.
Fancy. Wait, wasn't that Allison's high school?
Oh, we're here. Hello. Can I get in the car? Or
We're here. Shall we?
Let's go.
Back to the car, Ronan.
That's so cool. The ferry takes you. Well, they have arrived at their destination. We have arrived at the hourly ad break. And if you would like to support the channel, no longer see those ads, and you'd be welcome to join my private Satisfactory server and come play with us. We played on it last night. You could subscribe for $5, or you can subscribe for free if you use a Twitch Prime. Or maybe you think you're lucky and you can get gifted a sub. If you're watching later on YouTube, use the YouTube join button or the Patreon link in the description. Oop, that reminds me. If you want to join the server, also YouTube description, there is a link to my Discord. If you do any of those things and want to join the server, message me on Discord. I'll get you the server information, help you get logged in, and schedule time to come play with you. Also pinned in the Twitch chat is also a link to the Discord. I'm going to run a 3-minute ad break because that is the lowest amount of ads that I can run and keep pre-roll ads disabled. Here's a 3-minute ad break now. Oh my god, that was so loud. I turned the volume down twice now. Loading screen. Under the sea. So this is the house they grew up in, where allegedly their mother tried to shoot Tyler for cutting his hair, and then he stabbed her and killed her with a knife. And then went to juvie and has been there for 10 years. Went there when he was 10, and now they're 20. I might buy this house if I came across it and I was looking for a house. It's kind of cool. It needs some work. But it's got the land. It's on the lake. It's got a garage and a boat dock.
It's basically exactly like I remember it. Only faded.
Like a Polaroid left on a windowsill.
From the outside, it almost looks charming.
Charm's not the problem. Structural integrity may be an issue.
You think there's a chance whoever buys it will just tear it down?
If someone buys it, they can do whatever they want with it.
You wouldn't care at all?
Would you?
Sure. Everywhere I look, I see a piece of one of our adventures.
Everywhere I look, I just see her.
Keep it and move in there.
Alyson, we could go grab a bite. Start this tomorrow?
No. The only way to get this done is to do it.
The shots fired near you was a robbery situation in a bank parking lot.
After you.
That's kind of scary, man, because bullets can travel like, I don't know how far. They can travel a long way. If you were a couple blocks away, that's definitely close enough to be able to be hit.
Marianne always spoiled the birds.
She liked animals way more than people.
I can relate to that. Hey, you remember that?
Come on, Tyler.
It's a sandbox?
It's freezing out here.
You're right. Sorry. Let's head inside.
Hold on, I need to look around. So we had one of these in the basement of the farmhouse that I grew up in. So the furnace in the basement was wood burning, so we'd have to go out and split wood to have heat in the house. But we also had a tank like this, so that if we ran out of wood, this would hold fuel oil, and it would also run on fuel oil, but that was very expensive compared to the wood from fallen trees around the place. Depending on the wind velocity and the type of bullet, it could travel as far as a mile, sometimes further. Yeah, I was going to say a mile, but then I was like, I don't know for sure exactly, so I'm not going to say it. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know that some bullets can definitely travel a mile. Especially if they were aiming, like, instead of straight, maybe up some. We're about a football field or two away. Oh yeah, that could definitely travel that far.
Maybe we should go check inside. Doesn't seem like the greenest source of energy.
Not like she had the money for solar panels.
9mm. Those probably don't go. Those don't go as far as some would go. But yeah, like a 5.56, I bet that could travel a few miles.
At least we don't have any use for this right now.
Luckily. Remember the snowstorm in 2004? Marianne had us digging for hours.
Turn it into a game. He wouldn't call for help.
Of course. She was too proud to call another adult for help.
Yep. Why do that when you've got free child labor?
You weren't there. Robbing a bank with a sniper, that's like trying to play friends versus friends with a sniper. It's just, you're too close.
I still can't believe I convinced you to climb that raggedy-ass tree with me.
Yeah, not happening a second time.
Oh, come on. I was the one who fell out.
And then I had to walk all the way to Delos Crossing to get Tessa to drive you to the hospital.
I was fine.
You had a concussion.
She flipped out.
When she finally got back from bartering for socks or whatever.
Tessa was so mad she wouldn't even talk to her.
So Tessa is one of the wife of the owner of the store we're going to go to in a little bit. I think.
No beavers.
Too bad. A picture of him would have helped with the sale.
Yeah, city people love cute furry animals.
Teeming with wildlife, but not the kind that eats the insulation.
Full of unique psychotic memories.
Comes pre-haunted, so you can live out your paranormal investigator fantasy.
Yep.
Yep.
We should do this for a living.
Yeah. Yes, we should.
They're like, city folk love beaver.
I wonder if there are still fish in the lake.
Uncle Eddie taught us to fish here.
What'd you say?
You still fish?
Nope. You?
Every Sunday morning. Once I could leave fireweed, of course.
Alone?
Totally. At first, it kind of made me crazy. And then I started to really like it. It was relaxing.
Really?
Yeah, you know, the lake, the water, the sky, me, just a speck in the middle of it all.
A speck with a spliff?
Always.
What's a spliff? Got a new sub early this morning? On what, your YouTube? Spliff? Oh. Joint, spliff, marijuana, cigarette. Okay. Is that the only? Marijuana cigarette, especially a large or very potent one, like a blunt? Why is it called a spliff? As in split the difference between weed and tobacco? Oh. It's a blunt with weed and tobacco. Nice.
I almost forgot how calm it was here.
From far enough away, everything looks peaceful.
It's totally different from when we were kids.
How so? Pretty much looks the same to me.
When I was a kid, I never stopped long enough to take it in. Now, I can't imagine walking by without stopping and staring.
Let's hope we find some buyers who feel the same way.
This is awesome. Look at the mountains.
Dude, it's a little early to try to cross the lake. I know it looks totally frozen, but there are probably thin patches.
Hey, fishing from there would not be relaxing.
So we're on the lookout for more goblins to collectibles. Look, it's got a boathouse.
You really want to go out there?
No, you're right.
Yeah. I do. Oh man, just wait till the end of this episode. I think there's 3 episodes to this game. The end of this one is what hooked me into buying the rest of it.
Oh. Looks like a neighbor came by.
It's funny. I can't remember any signs of them when we were kids.
Probably because our mother scared the shit out of them.
Yeah. She scared
neighbor?
everybody else off, too.
What did he see that looks like a neighbor came by?
Oh. Looks like a neighbor came by.
It's funny. I can't remember any signs
Oh,
of them when we were kids.
Scratches.
Probably
There's like
'cause our
3
mother scared
scratches
the
on
shit
the
out
wood.
of them.
Yeah. She scared everybody else off, too.
You need a break already, Ronan?
No, just sitting. Enjoying the view.
Oh, so cool. He built this bench.
She built this bench, right?
If you're trying to scare me off so you can steal my seat, it won't work.
No, I just remember us all sitting here after. I fell asleep and woke up really stiff later.
I don't remember us sitting anywhere for more than a few seconds, which sounds exhausting now.
Guess we're just old.
At least we've got a few more years before we're...
As old as her.
Gay. What's going on, gay guy?
Seriously, how are you feeling?
tired. I didn't sleep much last night.
Yeah. I can't believe how we used to run around for hours without stopping.
Yeah. Always a troll to run away from. Or a treasure to find.
We definitely never lacked imagination.
Marianne didn't either. It was
Marianne
the one
is their
thing
mom.
that brought us all together. Even in the end.
She told a new story, didn't she? That night? It was... weird.
Yeah, they keep saying Marianne. Marianne is their mom. Oh, you know, just playing some gay games during gay month.
Seriously, how are you feeling?
Tired. I didn't sleep much last night.
Yeah. I can't believe how we used to run around for hours without stopping.
Yeah. Always a troll to run away from. Or a treasure to find.
We definitely never lacked imagination.
Marianne didn't either. It was the one thing that brought us all together. Even in the end.
She told a new story, didn't she? That night? It was... weird.
What should you buy? Oh, I mean, just because you have the money doesn't mean you need to spend it all right now. That reminds me, though. We need to play Battle Block. Tomorrow? Saturday?
Come on, that's enough rest for us. Let's get inside.
All right.
I would say, unless there's... Oh, we made a connection. Unless there's something like that you have on your wish list that you really want, I would say hold off a bit until you see something that you really want. I put all the games coming out on my calendar. And is there anything coming up? I don't see anything for a few months. I thought I put them all on here. Horror
No
Tales
way.
the Beggar, October 31st.
I can't believe it's still there.
When's the summer sale? Oh yeah, definitely wait. I don't know when it starts, but definitely wait for a sale, for sure. I mean, it's got to be coming up like this month or next month, right?
I bet we left all kinds of cool things in there.
So they go underneath here later and find some stuff where they used to play. I mean, I could go through my wish list and my library and stuff and probably find all kinds of stuff. Nothing like... Oh! You should buy... Here. Well... You should buy Mad Experiments. Escape Room. They say June 29th? Okay. Don't buy it now, though. It's $15. Wait for it to go on sale.
I can't believe these are still here.
Yeah. We should hide them so they don't frighten away potential buyers.
Those are kind of weird. Is there anything that we've been wanting to play that we haven't played because it costs money?
At least the shed's still standing.
Yep. I don't want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
Well,
Two-car
better
garage.
alive than dead.
Ugh, yes. Let's deal with that later. Plenty else to
Hey, it's locked all right.
Doors locked. Collecting rainwater.
What was she doing out here that night? Come on, man. Stop. Whoa. At least the tools are still here. That'll help with the repairs.
They're good quality, too. Marianne wanted stuff like that to last.
She did not like us using her tools.
She was probably just afraid we'd hurt ourselves.
Or she thought we'd go on a rampage and tear up her precious plants.
And we would have, so... Homemade cleaning products may be better for the planet, but they do not have the same shelf life.
Ugh. Add it to the shopping list.
Dude, I got some story games, if that's what you want. Trying to think of some off the top of my head. I don't know exactly right now. I'd have to look through my list. Might get on a story game tomorrow and be free around 12.
How'd she get around on these roads with this thing?
She'd rather have broken her neck than spend money on a new one.
Yeah, still waiting for those bikes she promised us.
Uncle Eddie got me one, but I hardly ever used it.
Something I'd be interested in? I'd have to look here. Finished games. Oh, Contraband Police is on sale too. I could get that. We did all the Dark Pictures anthology. You ever played The Evil Within? Oh, you know something that you could get that we could play together? Far Cry 6. I want to get into games like that. Horror story games. Well, I got a bunch of... This one I played a couple Halloweens ago. It was very good. Like, it was good enough that I kind of want to play it again. How do I share my library? I know I figured out a way to do it once. Oh. Hellblade was good. I never played it on stream though. Also, don't know about Valheim. Doesn't seem like I'd be interested in it. I mean, if it was like $5, I'll get it, but not now. I don't know how much it is. I didn't think I would like it either. I put it off so long because I didn't think I would like it. But I love it. It's $20 right now. Looking at like games that I've finished. So Rage is one of my favorite games of all time. It's kind of old now. It's a first-person shooter, post-apocalyptic. It's $10. And then there's Rage 2. Oh, you know what was good? Mad Max. I played this off stream before I started streaming regularly. I should go back and do it again. It was really good. There's driving, shooting,
the first thing you must do,
upgrading your
first thing you must do is build a new car.
Here she lies, the magnum opus.
This is your magnum opus. Acquiring necessary gear throughout your journey allows you to upgrade your vehicle. These upgrades will let you build and customize your magnum opus just the way you want. In addition, you will need to equip yourself with armor and weapons in order to stand a chance against your enemies.
There's fighting.
As you progress, you will also need
Yeah, I need to play this on stream. This was really good. This one's $20. Yeah, wait for the summer sale. How about No Room in Hell 2? We could go. I mean, we could do this for hours. So. Oh, there was one game that's on sale. That I might want to get. It's $20.
Rated T for teen.
Tell me what you think about this, because I might buy this.
Forrest, it's the whistling man.
What the hell? The Whistling Man?
He was a serial killer back in the 50s. Went around in a freaky mask. Killed about a dozen folks in Gallows Creek. No reason for it. No motive. Hit the button. We have a caller.
Hello, caller. You're live.
So it's kind of like a first-person horror puzzle game where you're like the radio broadcaster guy. All right, let's get back to the game. Sorry. Yeah. If you know how I can share my library, I know I've done it before, but I don't remember how to do it. I can send you that.
How did she get around on these roads with this thing?
She'd rather have broken her neck than spend money on a new one.
Yeah, still waiting for those bikes she promised us.
Uncle Eddie got me one, but I hardly ever used it.
Oh, we already heard that. All right, can we go inside now? I'll think about it. I know I've got some good story games, especially some good horror ones.
After you.
If you haven't played The Evil Within, that's really good.
Did you smoke something before you left Fireweed? The door's right there.
Fireweed.
Locked.
Well, it's a good thing I remembered this.
You sure that's the right key?
Yes. Maybe someone changed the lock.
Who would change the lock on us?
I don't know. We're screwed.
You got a plan B?
Yeah. We find another way in. I never knew a locked door that could keep the crafty goblins out.
Yeah, we had a million ways in and out of this old house. At least one of them's gotta work.
Gotham Knights? You got that, right?
The crafty goblins.
Yeah, we can do
I haven't thought
that.
about them in forever.
They collect
Or should I
rainwater.
say,
That's
us.
illegal.
We almost
in
spent
some
more time as
places,
goblins
like,
than we
I
did
think
as
here
kids.
too.
Oh, do you remember all the other characters? The Moon Hag, the Ice King, the Old Bear?
Most of them, I think. But the details are fuzzy. Hey, do you know what happened to the book with all the stories?
No. No idea. But I'm sure it'll turn up when we clean this place out.
Yeah, we could do Gotham Knights and or Battle Block, maybe like one Friday and one Saturday or something.
Remember how mad she'd get if we didn't use the compost?
And she always knew when we were
Ew.
lying.
Waste not, or kiss the planet goodbye.
No way. I can't believe it's still there.
Open sesame.
Let me guess. It's locked.
Yup. Know any other secret passwords?
Honeydew?
Aloha Mora.
Nope.
Wow, that's amazing.
So, any idea how we're gonna get in?
We used to play under the house when we were kids.
Yeah, we stashed all our goblin treasure down there.
There was a hatch, right? That opened up into the laundry room?
There was. Hope I can still fit. I'm a little taller than I was at 11.
Yeah, this game was made by the Life is Strange devs.
It's no good. I can't open this one either.
It's okay. We'll find another way in.
All right, let's break into this place.
You need a hand with that?
No, it should be fine.
Okay.
If we just get this board out of the way, I could probably squeeze through.
So we need something to pry it off.
It's screwed in pretty good. We need a screwdriver.
All right.
I think I saw one back in the shed.
Let's go check.
Saw a screwdriver back here.
Hey, it's locked, all right.
Use your key.
Hey, it's locked, all right.
This is despicable achievement? Use your key, girl.
At least the shed's still standing.
Yep. I don't want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
Well, okay. Should be something in here that'll work. I guess Marianne left us something useful, huh?
Yeah. We still have to find a way to get inside, though. And please, no broken windows.
We'll see ya. What's happening? Do you feel that?
Space, hold to focus on your bond. Ooh.
And don't leave this room until everything looks as clean as a whistle. Ugh.
This is the millionth time I've gotten in trouble because of you. You and your big mouth.
Hey, you were thinking the same thing. You just weren't brave enough to tell her.
What good would it do? It's not like she ever listens to us anyway.
Well, I'd rather scream it right in her stupid face than be a quiet little mouse.
Oh, we forgot the key. We need to put it back.
Maybe we could hide it somewhere. You know, for fun.
Goblins are supposed to help the princess, not play mean tricks.
Whatever, you're not fun.
I'm only trying not to make her even worse.
Whoa. Did that just happen?
I don't know, but I saw it too.
It felt like it did when we used to share thoughts with our voice.
It did, but that was a memory of us 10 years ago, right? I vaguely remember it happening.
I think so. And, that's new, right?
Yeah. We could share thoughts and feelings, but we never replayed memories like that.
Why would it happen? And why that memory?
I don't know. It's pretty eerie.
It's weird, but our voice was always a good thing. This could be too.
I'm feeling something again. Near the barn.
Yeah, me too.
Are there any other good games that came up? Games like Life is Strange?
Hurry! Let's go see the silent frog.
I'm coming.
What? Stop sulking. I told you already, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Okay, guess you don't want to see what I put in the treasure room then.
What? No, I want to see.
Guess we know where to search now.
The silent frog.
Remember which one is the silent frog.
So this one has its hands on its knees. This one's over his mouth.
So, which one of you is hiding the key?
This one's holding its tongue?
Damn, where's the key?
Seriously?
Kidding.
Oh, come on.
Okay, sorry. Nice job keeping a secret, buddy.
Alright, we found a key. And we're in. The paper airplane.
Huh. Who left this box here? It looks brand new.
It wasn't me.
Bird
Has
seed?
someone been out here recently?
Guess it's your lucky day, bird friends. Got it.
All this for a screwdriver?
You got a better idea how to get in?
Well, like a hammer would work better. Don't tell me there's not a hammer in all this crap. Not for 20 bucks though. Gonna wait for a sale. I almost never buy anything unless it's on sale. Unless it's a game that just came out that I want to play right away. Oh, there are screws. Other than that, everything I buy is on sale. I just wait till I get the email or notification that says that there's a sale, and then I look through them to see if there's any good deals.
You sure you want to go in there?
This was our very first den, remember?
Who knows what lives down there now?
Oh, should I get Outlast? Been highly thinking about getting it.
Everything okay down there? Tyler? Oh, that's not funny!
Then why am I laughing?
Okay, fine. But you're still an idiot.
All right. I'm going in for real this time.
Okay. I'll see you at the front door in a few minutes.
$40 for Call of Duty. I personally wouldn't play I wouldn't pay anything for Call of Duty. Definitely gives less strange vibes. Yeah, for sure. Outlast is good. I'd probably get it on sale. Visage is another horror game that I played a couple Halloweens ago. That was pretty good. But that one was kind of expensive too. I think I ended up getting it from one of those discount game sites.
Ouch!
Are you okay? What happened?
I just hit my head like an idiot. Wait. What? Where are you?
Ty, I'm outside. But I can hear you in my head. Our voice. It's back.
Holy shit. I don't suppose you remember how to get to the hatch.
I think so.
Dragons, straight ahead.
Need to go left, I think.
You were right. Nothing here.
Of course I was.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff on my wish list that I'll probably never buy. There's like 200 games on there. Like Rust. And it only goes on sale to like $25. Or Medieval Dynasty. It only goes on sale to like $23. And that's too much. If they're like 10 or less, maybe I'll get them. Project Playtime. Got some new maps. Oh, really? Brother Loves Rust. He wanted me to get into it. Not a game I can get into. Yeah, like I said, if it was $10 or less, maybe I would get it, but I'm not going to pay $20. Oh. Okay. New collectible, the Mad Hunter.
The Mad Hunter is a cruel and ruthless creature. Once he starts hunting someone, he never stops. He'll chase his prey to the ends of the earth if he needs to. No one can escape his piercing eye.
We'll see the Mad Hunter again.
I would have taken the gold.
Not even in your dreams.
Delos Crossing Olympic event. Rock skipping. How many spiders down here?
Then left again after the goblins.
Well, hold on. I want to see what's over here.
Nope. It was on the right.
My bad.
We are the crafty goblins. Yes, we are. Well, hold on. Now I want to go this way. Ah, here we go.
Wow. Can't say I ever expected to see you again. It's been a long time, buddy.
I'd like to play Ark again, but we need way more time, and it'd be cool to have more people. Because we were just like at the beginning part of the game. We hadn't gotten into anything yet. Goblin Den Treasure Room.
Past the treasure. Straight ahead. You know, I almost convinced myself our voice was just another childhood fantasy.
Me too. But we really are connected.
So they're talking telepathically.
Wait, that was our treasure? It's just trash.
We could make treasure out of anything. Our imaginations were that powerful.
Pink. It always had to be pink. Marianne grilled us about all these missing dishes, but a goblin never gives up their treasure. I found her old kite. I think its wings have been clipped, though.
Rest in peace, brave bird.
Yeah, we'd have to play it for hours. I mean, I suppose it's not much different than Satisfactory. I mean, how many hours have I played that on this playthrough?
Mad Hunter. Why am I still afraid to say his name?
He was Marianne's creation. She made all the creepy characters.
Beware the Mad Hunter. Oh, there's a hatch. Anything else down here? Nope. Alright, let's go. Go. Go.
Tyler, are you in there? Tyler!
Coming!
Are you okay?
I'll live. Good to hear your voice again.
Yeah, same here.
So, coming in or what?
Just working up to it.
Well, we're here.
Here we are.
So, how do we get started?
We figure out what to keep, what to trash, and see what else this house might be trying to show us.
Alright, let's look around. Man, I always see this in games where the water heater is off the ground. I've never seen that in real life.
Of course. No lights, no power.
Machine repair, Sam K, Robert. Robert, Texas for the winter. Brooks, too expensive. Tessa, question mark?
Alright, let's see. Broken shelf, broken jar, and the washing machine. Broken. The dryer never worked to begin with.
Marianne thought dryers were straight up evil. Energy hogs.
I hated hanging drippy laundry. I refused to change for a few weeks once, so I wouldn't have to do it. We should take down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Are these authentic? Pretend to be a warrior.
Are these authentic Glinket?
I doubt it.
I'm surprised Marianne would buy fakes.
20 years ago, everyone was buying fakes.
Huh. This bathroom still smells like Marianne.
A good scrub and we'll be rid of that too.
We were so competitive about who measured taller. Like, we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference.
This place needs some work.
I tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Marianne caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing.
All the stuff's still here.
Handmade soap. Still here after 10 years. Impressive.
You could say that about the entire house.
Laura makes soap.
What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is, then. There are so many times I looked in this mirror hoping somehow it'd show me something different. What would little Tyler think if he walked in here right now and saw me? Not a total disaster, Ronan. There are so many times I looked in this mirror hoping somehow it'd show me something different. What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Wow. I forgot all about her weird concoctions.
And how she was always testing them on us. Like we were lab rats.
String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
Not when we broke them. I love fixing things. I wish she fixed herself.
Yeah, well, she could have tried a little harder to fix her own head.
Can you picture Marianne talking to a shrink?
No. And speaking of...
Therapy's expensive, and I'm fine.
Yeah, right.
What was she hoping to do with all these jars?
She used to barter for our clothes with homemade jam.
She tried everything to make ends meet.
Well, not everything.
She bartered for their clothes with homemade jam.
Best mom. You think we ever really believed that? Or were we just trying to make her happy?
Either way, it wasn't true.
More goblins.
Guess we never had time to complete the collection.
These came out of one of the prize machines at the Vecchi's store, right?
Yeah, you'd slide the quarters inside on the little tray, and then magic, out pops a sticker.
It's the pantry. Oh, that I would hate that. They'd have to like crouch down to reach it.
After all this time, I thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with this mess.
All right, so there's a puzzle here that I never was able to finish.
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Okay.
Agreed.
We'll do it later. I was never able to figure out this puzzle. I had to look it up.
How you feeling about being back?
I thought I knew what to expect, but everything keeps catching me by surprise. My nerves are completely raw.
I get it.
How about you? You okay?
Too much to process. Not sure how I feel.
It's not as hard as I thought. But then, Fireweed was all about learning how to regulate your emotional response to stress.
And that's working.
I think it helps to focus on the fact that we're here to let it go.
Well, I don't think I can let it go until it's actually gone.
All right.
She pinched every penny.
Hey, Mom. We're sorry the vase got broke. We didn't know you love it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time, we will try and use good judgment. Please forgive us for doing bad things, sad face. I'm sorry, too. We should be more careful. I'm very sad we made you cry so much. We should play outside instead. I will tell Ollie not to be wild all the time. We aren't going to do it anymore. We are sorry, sad face.
What are you reading?
A letter we wrote her. To apologize for breaking that stupid vase, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
Old textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
We were. Cool when she came over.
What about you? You think you're gifted?
I wouldn't be here if I was.
What? Like, in this house with me?
I mean anywhere near here. I'd be working in Juneau or Seattle or something.
I don't remember these.
It's probably one of Marianne's unfinished masterpieces.
There's 2 of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Marianne. She took so many pictures.
Yeah. Like she had to document every second of our lives.
Made her smile, kind of annoying. Want to keep some of these?
You can keep some of them. If you want.
No thanks. I mean, I like the photos of us, but I don't think I can forget that she was the one aiming the camera.
Oh, I thought we should play something like Deep Rock Galactic.
Wow. I'm so embarrassed for us. Mini Da Vinci's we were not.
She saved every drawing we ever did.
There's a couple of these I might keep.
You go into, like, caves, and you're supposed to harvest something, and there's waves of enemies coming at you. Your party. I don't know how much it is. If it's expensive, then... also, GTFO. Oh. Hold on. Let's not do that yet. Let's look at this stuff first.
She was trying to save the planet way before Al Gore made it cool.
Has Al Gore ever made anything cool?
Nah.
I guess she was right about one thing. But you can't really blame anyone for not listening to crazy Marianne Ronan.
I didn't realize how much I missed the smell of firewood.
I miss the cold winter nights curled up here. With big mugs of hot cocoa.
Yeah. Marianne was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice. No Marianne.
We'd use our voice so we didn't wake her up.
And then we'd be up all night telling stories. And watching the fire die. And Marianne was none the wiser.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom!
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
But you promised!
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short. Really short.
What? Look, I'm tired. And I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Marianne said no to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
This is cool. Can't look at anything in there? There's a paper airplane up there.
Yo, what are you doing down there?
What do you think I'm doing? Trying to figure out if anything in Marianne's mess is worth keeping.
Any progress?
Not really. What about you? What are you doing up there?
I'm tired of her mess. Let's dig into ours.
Right. Guess it's time to mainline nostalgia.
Alright. Oh, can you get the paper airplane? No. Alright, let's go in our room.
Now this feels like home. Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juno.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
Hey, Alyson and Ollie. We are writing from the past. What is it like in the future? Anyway, Juno is super cool. We took the tramway all the way up. Ollie was scared. Liar. We got some...
Tyler, do you copy? If we don't move fast, this whole thing is going to melt. Do you copy?
Shh, copy, Alyson. Gonna get this thing moving soon. Don't want the Mad Hunter to catch us. Over.
The Mad Hunter. Ugh, he still gives me the creeps. I wish I could forget about him.
We got some books, but Mommy went to the restaurant at night and forgot them. It was cool. There were a lot of whales on the ferry. No, there wasn't. What? Are they two different people? Oh, there are two different people writing this. No, there wasn't. They were in the water. Oh, they weren't on the ferry. They were in the water, stupid. Anyway, here's a postcard to remind you how awesome we are. Especially me. A and O, Alyson and Ollie. Alright, it's kind of slow getting started here, but it'll pick up here soon. Find a game called... Oh.
We never appreciated this view as kids.
How's it look?
Whenever we asked for a TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor with that one.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see.
Whenever we asked for a TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor with that one.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see.
No way people are this horny.
Look what I found.
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Seriously? It was in that chest the whole...
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne wrote a lot of them.
Yeah. It's one of the only times I remember her being at peace.
So this whole book has a bunch of stories, and later on we need to get the answers for puzzles out of this book. There's 40 pages. I'm not going to read it all right now.
Where is it?
You looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
But I'll start reading it when we need it for the puzzles.
Mom? Mom! Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
That was his mom calling him her little girl.
I don't know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me, to keep me from transitioning.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Alyson. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Well, then let's go find it.
All right.
You think her room is still locked?
It always was. I'm not looking forward to going
I'm gonna need
there.
help doing the
I know,
puzzle for this door.
We'll have to eventually, and I need it back.
Because I couldn't get it last time I played.
You know, if there's one thing you gotta give Marianne, it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be...
How did you convince me to let you put this up?
It was my favorite movie. Back then.
City of Love?
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too aggressive, too competitive, and too groupthinky.
Is that Fiona? Oh, on the wall?
Hey, you. I just found your twin under the house. He's seen better days.
Alyson.
Oh, this one wasn't mine. Look, it's the game we made, Lusion Tramway.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing all day.
Dude,
Oops.
we're kids. All we needed were rocks and bird feathers.
Yeah, motorcycle riders can be crazy. So, like, especially when they're splitting lanes, like going between cars, I'd be afraid I'd get caught on a mirror or something and just wipe out. Figure out who goes first with paper, rock, scissors. Oh, you know what else we should try this weekend just to see if it works? We should try Monopoly. A while ago, someone told me there was an update to it, so I'd like to try it again sometime. Figure out who goes first with paper, rock, scissors with silent voice. 2, roll the dice and move the number you roll. 3, pay to the tramway lady to climb up or down the mountain. 4, take the luge to slide down the mountain. 5, if you get a 1, you get to roll again. 6, if you get a 1 again, pick a motor card to climb up
The diary's probably in Marianne's room.
the mountain.
I
with
should
a
go check.
luge. 7, if you roll a 6, become the Mad Hunter for 2 turns, safe from shoot. 8 if you roll a 3, become a bear for 3 turns. Can't use tramway or luge in any direction. Monopoly, yeah, dude. I was so excited to play that, and then we couldn't get it to work. I'd like to at least give it a try and see if we can get it to work. We don't need to play it forever or anything.
Finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right?
I guess that's okay. But I would have changed the end.
What? No way!
The Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
That's because it was dangerous to mention his name. He was too powerful.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay $15 for it. Probably like 6. But I still have it. I'm pretty sure. Is it NV? Somebody else, maybe it's Zaylin still has it. Actually, I think me, Zaylin, and one other person kept it.
Where'd you come from?
A Tale of Two Swords. Maybe Clockwork? I don't remember now. Alright, we gotta try to get in her room. See if we can figure this out. Dishonest. Got it on Xbox? Okay.
Hold up.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
I mean, yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You have the Book of Goblins?
Yep.
Hand it over.
What are you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party. Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
First ghost memories, now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
What a weird childhood.
Touché.
Well, oh man, we're gonna have to read this book to figure this out. Well, Tyler was able to transition to a trans man, and you too can transition to no longer watching ads on this channel. If you would like to support the channel, no longer see those ads, and you'd also be welcome to join my private Satisfactory server and come play with us, which we played on yesterday. You can subscribe for $5, or you can subscribe for free by using a Twitch Prime. Or maybe you think you're lucky and you're going to get gifted a sub. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be playing this. I would like to finish this first episode, which I don't think there's a lot of it left. But I'm going to run the 3-minute ad break because that will shut off pre-rolls for another hour. Here's a 3-minute ad break now. You guys have already transitioned to not seeing ads. There was something else that was going on with Monopoly too, like the game kept freezing or crashing or something also. Yeah, we had all kinds of trouble with it. Okay. We gotta read the book. The frog earns the right to... Okay. Is this even the right one? She said something about a princess. Oh, wait, hold on. Go back. So there's duck, moose. What is that, a beaver? Frog, bear. Wait, stop. Go back. So frog, bear, beaver. Is that just it? Frog, bear, beaver?
I think I'm just gonna force this open.
You sure? We're not in a rush, and we'll have to fix it.
Alright, one more try.
Okay. There's 40 pages in this book. I'm trying to avoid reading all of them. The frog earns the right to speak. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a big frog in a small pond. She was a peaceful creature who spent most of her time eating, swimming, and sleeping. From the morning to the evening, she did everything the smaller frogs did, except she did it bigger. She ate more, she jumped farther, she was smarter, and she made much more noise. Everybody in the forest could hear her loud croaking, and everybody was happy that they could. You see, it was easy to get lost in the forest, but thanks to the frog's loud noises, you could just as easily find your way back to her pond. Maybe it would not have been the same if the big frog had kept singing during the night, but she was much too lazy an animal to stay active after dark. One day, an unknown visitor came to the forest for the first time. It was a young woman dressed in a beautiful gown. She was walking fast through the woods as if she was running away, and she never looked back. Many eyes spied the princess pass by, but no one dared to help her, for the mad hunter was on her trail. "This is not our business," they said, "and we had better look away," for the mad hunter was an unyielding man who loved nothing but hunting down prey for money and glory. Nothing could escape his piercing eye for long. So the princess walked alone, without help, until she was hopelessly lost in the big forest. Exhausted, she pressed on with no idea of where she was heading. As the hunter drew ever closer, dodging in his pursuit, she continued this way until she heard a heavy croaking far off to her left, so clear and loud that the princess immediately made for the source of the noise. A few minutes later, she reached the big frog in the small pond, and the frog looked at her with a gentle smile. "Help me, please," said the princess. "I need a place to rest and to hide." "Ribbit," answered the frog, and the princess frowned. "Please, stop making noise. The mad hunter is after me." "Ribbit," said the frog again, so loud that the princess had to cover her ears. The creature began to jump every which way. "What are you doing?" asked the princess. "Stop all that noise, or he will find us." But the frog kept croaking and jumping around her, left and right, up and down. "Ribbit, ribbit," until the princess understood the meaning of all this fuss. Cautiously, the woman climbed on the back of the big animal, and then with a leap, the frog set off away from the pond. The frog jumped so high and so far that even the hunter could not find where the princess had gone. Within a few jumps, the princess was out of his piercing eye. A few more jumps, and she had vanished for good. The princess closed her eyes and let her clever mount carry her wherever the creature pleased. Less than an hour later, the big frog had reached the other side of the ancient forest near the shores of the very deep lake. There, she landed with a noise in front of a big wooden house that had been abandoned. Thank you, said the princess, covering the animal's snout with kisses. I only wish you could speak, so I would have understood what you were trying to do sooner. As she pronounced those words, something incredible happened. The big frog was suddenly able to speak. Her first words startled the princess. The mad hunter is always at my heels. Now you're safe, and I've managed my revenge. I've had my revenge. You can stay in this house. It has been abandoned for a long time, and no one will look for you here, Ribbit. And then, without looking back, the big frog jumped back to the pond. And this is how the big frog saved the princess and how she earned the right to speak. Okay, well, I don't see how that helped me figure out what we're doing here. The bear and the princess? The beaver fixes the house. The princess's party. Oh, this is it. This one has all of them. Okay. This is it. The princess's party. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was melancholy because it was the 1-year anniversary of when she had run away from home. Sensing her sadness, her forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by the pelican, pious and attentive, and organized by the moose, stalwart and farsighted. The old bear was there, with his claws so sharp, as well as the big frog, prattling away. Even the haughty muskrat, who mostly came out at night, had come. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would carry her path, and then the animals led her to a fairy glen, where a fabulous party had been prepared. There was a buffet of seafood the pelican had served from her never-emptying beak. The air was filled with winking fairy lights the moose had arranged after clouds filled the sky. And the gregarious frog mixed up fizzing drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off everyone else's hard work. The princess had a very good time at the party. Such a good time that she forgot to say thank you to any of her friends. Noticing this, the fairies devised a bit of mischief when the princess went to open her gifts. She found 3 identical boxes at the edge of the glen. Puzzled, she turned back and gasped. The entire party had vanished. Because you have taken your friends for granted, called the naughty fairies. We have hidden them from you, but we like games. Guess who has given you each of these presents, and you'll get your friends back. The princess opened the first box. Inside there was a torch, which, when lit, revealed the truth. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark, and that I always see right from wrong, which of my friends would give me a gift like that. So this one was what? A torch, okay. She opened the second box. Inside there was a magic wand, which would leap right out of the bearer's hands to defend them. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I am protected if I'm ever under threat. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? She opened a third box. Inside there was a bag of coins that always provided money if it was for something the bearer truly needed. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I have money to buy food when I'm hungry and clothes when I'm cold. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? The princess thought about her friends, and then she smiled. Certainly. Fairies, she said. I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate all that my friends have given to me and all that they have done for me. She gave her answers, and the vexed fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of colorful light. One by one, she gave the animals a hug and thanked them for the presents, the party, and all they had done to help since she'd moved into the forest. And that is how the princess celebrated her first anniversary in the woods. Okay. So we've got... there was a torch. Okay. There was a torch, and then there was a magic sword. Oh, I don't remember saying sword. Did I say wand? Okay, a torch, a sword. So the torch was... Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark. Someone wants to make sure I have... someone wants to make sure I am protected if I'm ever under threat, which is a sword. And then there was a bag of coins. Someone wants to make sure I have money to buy food when I'm hungry and clothes when I'm cold. Torch, sword, money. I think... I think we have to read... Like, we read the frog one. There's the bear. There's the beaver fixes the house. The bear's big paw. The pelican helps her friends. The goblins trick the muskrat. Moose teaches the goblins. I think we have to read these stories in order to figure out which one of them gave her each one. Get my new Bluetooth earbuds tomorrow. Ooh. Man, I already warrantied mine months ago, and they sent me some new ones that were better. And now the right one goes dead faster. And it doesn't go dead like before the end of the workday, but it's at like 5%. And I got to listen to it telling me battery low every 5 minutes. Well, I guess I have to read some of these. So here's the bear. Once upon a time, in the ancient and deep forest, the old bear stood on the bank of the river, swiping at salmon on their way to the spawning grounds. Just as he'd got his paw on a particularly fat one, he heard a woman shouting for help. He considered simply eating his salmon, but then she screamed again, and he lumbered over to investigate. After a short walk, he found the princess clinging to the top of the tree, while a wolf snarled and snapped at the base of the tree. Old Bear would normally not get in the middle of such a situation. After all, as a fellow predator, he understood the wolf's need to hunt. But when he saw the princess, he was struck by her beauty, and he knew he had to help. With a great roar, the bear heaved onto his hind legs, rising to his full height. The wolf snapped and snarled in his direction, but the bear roared again, and the wolf took off into the trees, tail between his legs. The right one stopped charging, so I had to buy... Actually, that's what happened to my last ones. The right one stopped charging, and now the right one goes dead faster. The old bear, I mean, and these are like $150 earbuds. I think the first ones I may have bought for $100. I don't think it was that much, but when I looked up the new ones that they sent me, they were like $150 or something. So they sent me fancier ones because they didn't have those ones anymore. The old bear, they're really good, except they go dead too fast. The old bear fell back down onto all fours and stared up at the princess. She regarded him fearfully. "You can come down," he said. How do I know you didn't save me just so you could eat me yourself?" asked the princess. "I suppose this is a fair question," admitted the bear, "but I promise I won't eat you." The princess had no reason to trust the old bear except that he had kind eyes, and so she slowly made her way down the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her, and so she supposed she was not going to be eaten today. Thank you, she told the old bear. "Of course," he said. "Can I walk with you back to your home?" "Of course," said the princess. And so the princess and the old bear walked together through the forest back to the big wooden house. After that day, the princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear: a fresh caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, a newly bloomed bluebell. One spring, when a sudden thaw flooded the path out of the princess's home, the old bear was there, and she rode his back across the river. The old bear began to think that the princess should be his mate. After all, she had no mate, and she needed one, and he could keep her warm and provide her a much more suitable den and catch fish for her and protect her from wolves. She, in turn, would brush out his fur and pick berries without smooshing half of them and scratch that one part of his back he couldn't reach. And with how she took care of the goblins, she would be an excellent mother for his cubs. We have a word for that. It's called bestiality. We'll see what happens. One day the old bear came with a ring of spruce and asked the princess to be his bride. "I'm sorry," said the princess. "You are a very good friend, and I appreciate all you've done for me, but I cannot marry you. You're a bear. I'm a princess. It would never work." The old bear was crushed. "Can we still be friends?" he asked. We will always be friends," said the princess, "but I will never marry you." The old bear and the princess carried on their friendship, and after 1 year, he tried again to ask her to be his bride, but once again she refused him. This happened 1 year later and 1 year after that, and then finally the princess said, "Old bear, you are my dear friend, and I appreciate all you have done for me. But I would sooner you have left me to the wolves than marry you, and that is how it will always be. I have my hands full with the 2 goblins who live under my house, and they are all I need." That wounded the old bear deeply. Okay, so I'm just picking up on these stories were written by their mom, right? It sounds like. And the mom is the princess, and the old bear is a guy that keeps asking her to marry him. About to take off. Yeah, I'm just I need to get this done, and then I think we're going to be at the end of the episode. So I'm going to be calling it a night here pretty soon too. But I want to actually figure this out this time. Last time I had to look it up. So let me finish this, and then I think I could kind of skim through the rest of these and figure it out. Jaquel, what's going on, man? How you doing? So while I'm reading this, think of their mom as the princess, and the old bear is a guy that keeps asking her to marry her. That wounded the old bear deeply, but it was finally enough to stop his proposals. They remained friends, and he continued to give her gifts of fresh salmon and ripe berries and newly bloomed bluebells. But the old bear never again asked the princess to be his bride, much as he might have wanted to, and that is how the princess befriended the old bear and how she refused him. Okay, so he was giving her food and stuff. And if you look back to here, 'cause The third box was a bag of coins that always provided money if it was for something the bearer truly needed. Someone wants to make sure I have money to buy food when I'm hungry and clothes when I'm cold. I kind of think that might be the bearer, but I haven't read the rest of them yet. That's the third one. What's going on, Jaquel? How you doing? It's Pride Month, so we're playing gay games. Oops. All right, so we got to read about the beaver. The beaver fixes the house. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. One night, a particularly violent storm shook the house. It shook the shingles on the roof and the planks in the walls. It even shook the beams on which the house stood, blowing the whole thing near to the ground. The princess hid in a closet, fearing the house would come down on her as she slept. In the morning, the house was still standing, but it was badly damaged. The storm had blown shingles off the roof and planks off the walls, and even bent a post upon which the house stood. The first two things she could fix, but the last concerned her. "What will I do?" despaired the wise princess. For though she knew many things, she did not know how to fix the big wooden house. Just then, the old bear came by to see if the princess had any trouble in the storm. When he found her nailing planks back into place, he said, "Stop, princess. Let me do that for you." I'm happy to do it," said the princess. "But if you want to help with the roof, you may." When the pair were done with the roof and the walls, they examined the bent support post. "I could throw my body against it," said the old bear. "I am very large." He stretched up onto his hind legs, being sure the princess could appreciate how very large he was, then charged straight at the post. He threw his body against it with an impressive thud. The impact moved the post, but too far, and it ended up bent the other direction. Good job, bear. The wise princess decided more precision was needed. She thought then of the very old beaver who kept an excellent crafted dam. Perhaps she can help. She went looking for the very old beaver and found the industrious animal hard at work, slapping down mud on a part of her dam that had been blown apart in the storm. Most of the structure was unharmed because the beaver was very good at building things. The princess knew she had come to the right place. "Beaver," she said, "my house was damaged in the storm. Would you help me fix it?" "I believe I could do that, yes," said the very old beaver, and she paused at fixing her own den to follow the princess. The very old beaver examined the big wooden house, and nodded. "It will be an easy fix," she said, and she set about righting the post with loud slaps of her tail. When she was done, the wise princess stroked the beaver's head. "Thank you, beaver," she said. "The wind blew the shingles off the roof and the planks off the walls, and even bent this post. Now, thanks to you, I still have a home." "Think nothing of it," said the very old beaver, who returned to work on her own den once again. That winter, the very old beaver grew ill, very ill. She was not able to fix her den nor to gather food. When the princess found out, she set about delivering meals to the beaver. She brought stews of corn and beans and baskets full of bark and twigs from the beaver's favorite aspen. One day, the wise princess noticed that the beaver's den had begun to fall apart. She set about fixing it, and though she was not as talented as the very old beaver, the fix kept the creature warm and dry. Thank you, said the very old beaver. "Of course," said the princess. "You helped me when the storm blew my house near to the ground. Thanks to you, I still have a home, and I am happy to do the same." The princess continued to nurse the old beaver until the day she came to the dam. And the forest was still. No birds sang, no branches rustled, no small things skittered within the underbrush. Oh, said the princess, staring sadly at the dam, for she knew the old beaver had passed on. Goodbye, my friend. And that is how the very old beaver saved the big wooden house, and how the wise princess repaid her kindness. Okay, I don't think this is one. So there was a torch. Make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark. I always see right from wrong. There was a sword. I'm protected if I'm ever under threat. Ooh. The bear could be the sword. And then the coins to food. Okay. Oh, it's too much. Uh, I'm just trying to scan this instead of reading all of them. This one's got 5 pages too. I don't know. I'm thinking the bear is the second one, actually. The coins, I'm kind of thinking would be... This is a muskrat, right? And the first one was a torch? The moon hag. Pelican. What's a pelican do? They did not have enough fuel or food. Only Pious Pelican noticed their plight. When it came time to fly south with the other birds, her heart was heavy with sadness. What can I do? Let's see. Oh, the pelican was in a total whiteout. She knew she should have despaired, but all she could feel was the weight which had grown and grown until she had... This one might be the torch. It was the right thing to do, and now I'm lost, with no way to make it right. Oh, open your beak. He reached down inside of her, pulling out a glowing stone. The pious pelican was surprised how it filled her with warmth, chasing away the cold and her doubt. You know what you must do, said the Ice King. Okay. I don't know. I think that one's the torch. Let's do pelican. Pelican, bear, muskrat.
You sure you're done? Maybe if we put our heads together.
Yeah, tell me something.
Yeah, I can try again.
Ah, crap. Well, we didn't hear about the moose.
You sure you're done? Maybe if we put our heads together.
Yeah, I can try again.
Okay, I think I spent enough time on that. Let's look it up. Tell me why bedroom door puzzle. I could sit here for another hour or so and read all of that book, but one, I don't have the time for that. I'm already like 15 minutes over. And two, I don't know what you guys want to sit here and listen to me read that whole book. Moose, bear, pelican. We can tell the moose gave the princess the torch because the moose was farsighted and provided the fairy lights. The torch was given an animal who wanted to make sure the princess did not get lost when it was dark. The old bear gifted the sword. Okay, I got that one right because he protected her from the wolf. So the pelican didn't have any telling personality traits that hinted at money. The pelican did bring a never-ending supply of food to the party, which directly correlates with the princess thought. Someone wants to make sure I have money to buy food. Okay. So it's moose, bear, pelican. All right, let's move on here. Ding ding. Ooh.
And boom, we're in.
Good news, finally home. And the net is reasonable? You should do a speed test and see what it comes up as.
After so many years, I expected this to feel more, you know, like a win.
Speak for yourself. I'm the one who solved the riddle.
Why do I feel like you're not gonna let me forget that?
You broke it.
Where do you think we should start looking?
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts?
They went on my phone, said 714. 714 down? What's the upload?
Straight in the trash?
No. I bet we could sell it on the internet.
True. Maybe we could sell it to the guy who collects John Wayne Gacy's clown paintings.
I mean, 700 megabits per second sounds like a lot, but yeah, that's only 70 megabytes per second. And 1,000 megabytes equals a gigabyte. So if you're trying to download a 50 gigabyte game, I guess it's per second. So, I mean, in my opinion, like, that's a lot for internet speeds, but it's still not a lot, you know? I feel like. I mean, that's what I'm getting, but it should be way faster than that, I feel like. Just
I tried
internet
to
in
read this one.
general.
I can never figure out the order of the chapters, though.
Didn't the author go insane or something? No wonder Marianne liked it.
Sewing lessons were the absolute worst.
She made all our clothes. I'm sure she needed the help. And I, for one, am happy I can fix a torn seam.
She made all the clothes, all the kids' clothes.
She and Tessa were best friends. Until suddenly they weren't. Wonder what happened.
Either Tessa got sick of Marianne's moods, or Marianne got sick of Tessa's judgment.
So Tessa is the owner of the grocery store that was like best friends with their mom. And eventually we'll get to the grocery store, we'll meet her. There's all kinds of stuff to uncover. Why did she break this picture of her best friend and her? I think we like figure out who the kid's dad is too by the end. They don't know who their dad is. It was just them and their mom.
It's here.
Wait, I don't want to take that yet. We still got other stuff to look at. There's a bottle of pills. Oh, that's cool.
She always had to have a picture of us close by.
Why this picture, though? I mean, do you see the expression on our faces?
Oh, this explains a lot.
They're mostly full. She was too stubborn to take medication.
It drops off significantly on distance. Need to get a booster of 100 or 100-foot Ethernet next to it. Only 7 megabits. Sitting in my room on the other side of the house with this stream going. Stream's doing something. PlayStation doing something. Even living room going. I'm pulling like 270. Oh yeah. I mean, to watch a 1080 like YouTube video, I want to say a 4K. If I'm watching this, what the download is, it jumps up to like 15 or 20 and then goes back down, and then 15 or 20, maybe 30. Maybe that's a 1080. Maybe a 4K goes up to like 75 and then it drops back down, 75 and down. So yeah, that's more than enough to do all that stuff. Usually when I'm streaming, someone's using the computer upstairs. Laura's watching something on the TV from a streaming service. Will's usually playing something. Laura's daughter's always got something playing on her TV. So we've got like 2 Chromecasts going with streaming, and then me streaming the other way with upload. Yeah, so we've always got stuff going like crazy in this house. Touch and go. Few of the test ran 400. Here, let me do one here real quick. Here, I can show you this. So received is 900, 924, 916, 909, 855, 910, 930, 825, 924. This is the 23. This is the highest and most stable I've ever seen it. So upload is 20, 21, 20, 19. Actually, this might kill the stream. I'm going to stop it now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, I've never seen it that high. Usually it's around 600. All right, let's get to the end of this chapter, or episode. So we can be done and I can go to bed and get ready for tomorrow's Friday, long Friday stream. Whoops.
can't get through.
Upload
Whatever's
is
going on, they
$2.79?
won't let me in. They used to tell me everything, but they shut me out, Tessa. They've shut me out.
Oh, she's talking to Tessa.
I've had so much on my plate lately, and they're convinced I'm the enemy, and I don't know why. I need them. I need my goblins.
They're the goblins.
I remember now. We heard her crying. We listened through the door.
Seeing her like this, as if she's still here,
It really sucks.
she was really coming apart those last few months, wasn't she?
It matches the download. So you got fiber now. Is it fiber? Because that's crazy, man. What I have right now is the fastest upload I've ever had in my life, and the max upload is 18. But I don't have fiber. I have cable. Dang, I want some fiber.
So she was standing here, spying through the window, drawing us while we played.
She always had her eye on us.
My entire body just shivered.
New collectible. So there was this company that was putting in fiber around the neighborhoods, and if you go to their website and you like pre-order it, which is like, I don't remember what it was, $25 or something, and they get enough people that are interested in it, then they'll run it to your neighborhood. And then if you have pre-ordered it, then you get like a bunch of grandfathered in perks and stuff like that. So I did it, and then like, I don't know, 6, 8, 12 months later, I got an email that said they refunded my money and said that there's not enough people interested in it for them to build it out here. So I don't get it. Getting what I paid for. I just need to get Ethernet cable to be running 600 to 800. Dude, that's insane. I mean, even 200 upload. Oh, I'd kill for that. Server issues on their end. Man, I'm gonna have to move if I ever want fiber. The wise princess is a runaway from a far-off land. She won't tell... Oh no. Why is it not working? Hold on. Let me try it again. The wise princess is a runaway from a far-off land. She won't tell anyone that what she's running from, because just thinking about it makes her cry. She is friends with all the animals of the forest and has a kind and generous soul. Yeah, it's better than 20. I mean, that's the fastest I've ever had in my life was 20. It's not even 20. It's like max 18. Like, it's taken me a long time to upload YouTube videos. The whole time I've been doing YouTube, 8 years. Which is another reason why streaming is better. Because I can just set it at 6 and just go.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Do you think she read it?
Of course. She was nosy as hell.
We should be coming up to the end of the episode here soon, I think. Virtue Seekers Youth Camp. One of them said raising your transgender child.
Tyler.
What?
Look.
Raising your transgender child. Oh, I didn't get to read the other one.
What?
She was trying to learn.
Where did you find that?
It was on her desk with her papers.
Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, we gotta be really careful not to overthink this.
But it doesn't make any sense. She was mad, right? She was mad I cut my hair. She attacked me because I cut my hair.
She was mad and she attacked you. We both saw it.
Then what is this shit?
I don't know. I don't know. Tyler, come here.
She can't do this to me. Not now. When I've finally made sense of a few things.
Well, that was your first mistake. Thinking the world made any kind of sense. 10 years in the grave, and she's still finding new ways to piss us off.
Yeah. I think I need some air.
Oh, a tear just came down.
Are you really, really sure?
Oh, this is the end.
I am. Do it.
So Alyson is the one with the scissors.
Okay.
This is Tyler with the green shirt.
Here we go. Whoa. Is it all gone? Yeah. It looks amazing. Really? Yeah. I can't wait to show Mom. She's been so sad lately.
More than sad. She's been scary.
Yeah, but not tonight, though. It was almost like a party. Thank you, Alyson.
You don't have to thank me. You're my sister.
I feel more like your brother.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other. But I'm pretty sure I just gave you a really bad haircut.
Mom?
Oh man, here we go.
Mom!
Here we go. I remember this is the part that hooked me to buy the whole rest of the game.
God. Okay, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna be fine. Okay, just trying to okay. Oh.
Mom?
Oh no. No, 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 no. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Wait! Stop!
Hold on. Oh, not that part. Okay. The final cutscene is what got me. That I thought that was going to be it. Trying to put you 6 feet under, son. I thought that was going to go on to the next cutscene, but...
Glad we found your diary.
Not quite.
Me too.
I guess she was trying to figure out where you were at.
Yeah, well, she should have asked. I wasn't some goddamn research project. I was her child.
Time to put you 6 feet under, boy.
About the book.
Raising your transgender child? Do you even know how rare these books were in 2005? Was she trying to figure out how to support me?
Maybe.
But she wasn't trying. She never...
It doesn't make sense. I know. You cutting your hair was what set her off, right?
Alyson, she read my diary. She already knew. It wasn't my hair. And if we were wrong about that... Fuck.
You think she read it. It's possible she never even opened the diary, and that things are exactly like we always thought they were.
But if she did, and they aren't...
God, Tyler. Sure. I mean, we could have been wrong. But what good does it do to ask the question now?
You mean other than not having to live with the thought that my mom tried to kill me for being me?
Tyler, I know you want there to be something to find. Something that'll make it all make sense. But she was unhinged.
So that's it then. She was crazy. Nothing else to say.
I think we'd be better off if we tried to move on.
Why don't we talk to a few people who knew her? See if that book makes any sense to them.
People don't want to talk about Marianne. They pretend like that night never happened.
Damn, look at the mountains.
What about Tessa? She was Marianne's closest friend. Let's ask her about it.
Sure. But I'll warn you, she's particularly touchy about this subject.
Well, maybe she'll talk to me. I was always her favorite.
Operative word was. But we need to go by the store anyway.
Oh, are we gonna go to the store first?
Repairs.
Great. 2 seagulls, 1 stale hunk of bread.
I'm not sure I like that analogy.
Listen, I know you don't want to keep talking about this.
But you're obviously not going to be satisfied until we do. So let's talk.
If they're gonna go into town first, then I'm only like halfway through this episode. So let's finish this talking scene here. Actually, I think this is right where I ended one of my videos. You missed some stuff. So they were looking through the house. We got into their mom's bedroom, found his diary, and then found that their mom had a Raising Your Transgender Child book. She was trying to learn about it. And what they think happened was that she was mad because he cut his hair, and then she tried to shoot him with that gun that she had in the garage. So he stabbed her and killed her. And now they're finding out that maybe they were wrong. Maybe that's not what was going on at all, and that they killed her for no reason.
You've been on edge all day. Is there something more going on with you?
It's nothing.
Pretty sure it's not nothing. And I'd like us to be on the same page.
I thought we were on the same page. Sell this place as quick as possible and move on.
And then we found the book, and things changed. You really don't get that?
It's just with the way you avoided this place for the last 3 years, I thought you wouldn't want to spend any extra time here.
Oh. So that's what this is about.
Maybe a little. Yeah. It's just... You graduated 3 years ago. And this is the first time we've seen each other in person.
When did he become transgender? So when the game started, he was in the police office the night that he stabbed his mom and killed her. So the mom read his diary, so she already knew. So he felt like a boy back when he was 10. But after he killed her and went to juvenile detention is when he started, like, you know, hormones and stuff. So it was after he was 10. 10 is when he went to juvenile, and he's 20 now. So sometime in that juvenile detention is when he transitioned, after his mom had already been killed. This is the first time we've seen each other in person.
It's not that I didn't want to see you. I just wasn't ready to be Tyler in Delos Crossing.
I tried to visit you. I tried to go to your fireweed graduation. I wanted to bake you a crappy boxed cake and take awkwardly posed photos.
I know.
But you shut me out. All I got was non-responses and half-assed evasions.
Look, I didn't want to see anyone. I just started testosterone. And, oh god, I had the worst acne. My emotions were all over the place, and the smells... Alyson, the smells... Men smell bad.
I know. I've dated a few.
Look, I needed some time to figure my shit out before I asked anyone else to try. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Okay, so now that he said that, it was his graduation, which was 3 years ago. So he probably started getting testosterone about 17 or 18. So a couple, 3 years ago, it sounds like.
So, we have a plan?
Yep. We ask around about Marianne, but we also stick to our repair schedule.
If that's really what you need. Alright, deal.
Oh, I didn't get to ask about why
Ollie's
rushed the
tired.
house sale.
It's been a long time since I heard that name.
Oh, Ollie
Was
is
I the
his...
only one who ever called you that?
Actually, no. I used it at Fireweed for a while, until I settled on Tyler. Most people were pretty chill about the switch. Not everyone, though.
What do you mean?
I had a mentee who refused to call me Tyler. He didn't want my help. He didn't want anyone's help.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I like the name Tyler, by the way.
Thanks.
So Ollie's his dead name. Which was the name his mom gave him when he was born a girl. Mom and Alyson argued again. At least I'm not the only one Mom is screaming at now. Mom almost seemed jealous we didn't tell her what we were planning to do in the forest. Allie thinks we should tell her about our voice. I think she knows already. Mom seems really upset when I asked to join the hockey team. Like it's wrong for me to play a boys' sport. I'm going to keep asking. I will try again next week. She said no again. I'm so mad at her. Why does she always say no? Why doesn't she ever let me do what I want to do? Alyson and I started writing a story. Well, Alyson did. She didn't like it when I tried to change anything. Why can't one of the goblins be a boy again? Saw Star Wars yesterday at Bobby's place. Luke was so great. But Mom found out. We watched it and got so mad. She said it gloried war. Zion? Wait, what? Oh, that's the two goblins here. Zoom. Saturday, 5th February 2005. Would Mom be happier if I could do what she wanted me to? When she looks at me, she just doesn't see me. I wish I could show her. I wish I could make her understand. I think she doesn't want to. Alyson told me again that it was my fault Mom got so angry at us. She is such a suck-up. Mom barely said anything to us in a few days. Allie said she saw her throwing away pages from the Book of Goblins. Do this, do that. I am sick of her voice, and I am sick of that dumb name too. I'm Ollie the Goblin. Is that it? That's it. All right. Well, I thought we were at the end of the episode.
At least the glacier's still there.
You have to wonder just what kind of stories it could tell.
There's a
You know,
glacier
if it
right
had
by your
enough.
house.
Remember the ice cave?
The old bear's den?
That's the one. It would have made a perfect secret base if we'd ever been able to find it again.
You know, I actually went looking for it a few years ago.
Really? No way. So?
We found it, but the entrance had collapsed.
Ah, bummer. Not a bad view, right?
I forgot how beautiful it is.
Climate
We were
change.
in our own world most of the time. The lake wasn't just a lake. It was Moon Hag's lair, and the mountain was an ice troll.
True. Plus, you get used to anything if you see it every day.
Not always. I think I'd like to end up somewhere like this, just not here.
Somewhere with more trees than people?
Exactly.
Just go into it with a little more of a plan than Marianne did.
I think Marianne had a plan at some point. She had all that survivalist gear, mostly working generator.
I think she was making it up as she went along.
Maybe. But maybe that's just how she was at the end. After she lost it. If you squint, you could almost forget Delos Crossing's only a few miles away.
I'm sure Marianne tried to.
Can't blame her.
We're headed there for supplies later. You ready for that?
Yeah, but I was really enjoying a day without assholes.
Just a little longer, and every day will be asshole-free.
That might be asking a lot.
Man, if this lake was frozen over, you could just ride your snowmobile right across it to town.
Nice ring. Gift from your boyfriend?
Come on. I told you I'm not with anyone right now. Don't rub it in.
Why does it look familiar?
It was a gift from Eddie. He had them both made at the same time.
Both? Oh, wait.
Yeah, she gave you one.
Yeah. This ring is supposed to be linked to the one he gave you, in a spiritual way.
Do you believe in all that?
You mean, do I believe we could be linked in some other metaphysical way? You know, other than the one that already lets us share thoughts and memories.
Fair enough. Well, guess we better get going.
And here I thought you'd never tear yourself away.
Yeah, sorry. Views like this, I just tend to get lost in them.
Go ahead. I'll catch up. Need to respond to a message.
My sister, the social butterfly.
So this is the second time she's getting on her phone without us being able to see or hear what she's doing. She did it on the ferry, and she's doing it
Seems
now.
we got a trespasser.
Okay.
What the fuck?
You got 5 seconds to talk me into defending my property.
Your property?
5, 4.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect place to leave it. Yeah, so I thought that last cutscene was going to go all the way to the last one, which ends the episode. But we got to deal with this guy. We got to go into town and stuff, which is going to take a while, and then come back and finish out the episode. There's 3 episodes to this, and we're halfway through the first one. If you kill me, it's a hate crime, right? So I'm going to leave this one here now. It's 10:45. Man, it was 45 minutes ago that I was reading that book trying to figure out the puzzle. So, tomorrow, I guess I got this and I got System Shock. I guess I'll probably play more of this tomorrow. Man, you know what I really want to play is Gray Dawn. But starting up a third game, I don't know. I'll probably play some more of this first thing tomorrow, and then we'll figure out what we want to do. When Malik was here, we were talking about playing either Battle Block Theater or Gotham Knights, which are both 2-player games. I would kind of like to get on Subsistence. If you saw the screenshots and stuff that NV's been putting in the Discord, he built like a whole bridge with, it looks like a garage or a house or something on it. I don't even know. So I think it'd be fun to get on there for a little bit too. There's just too much and there's not enough time. So I'll start off with this tomorrow, and then we'll figure out what we want to do from there. So thanks so much for coming to hang out with me tonight, everybody. Not a lot of viewers on this one. I kind of expected there to be a few more, because when I posted on Twitter that I was going live, I used hashtag Pride and LGBTQ and thought that I might be able to grab a couple more people, but it didn't seem to work out. So yeah, thanks so much for coming to hang out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream and you haven't already, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, and if you'd like to support the channel, no longer see the ads, and you'd also be welcome to join my private Satisfactory server and come play with us, which we played on yesterday. You can subscribe for $5, or you can subscribe for free by using a Twitch Prime. If you connect an Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get 1 free Prime subscription per month. You could choose to use it here, unless you think you're lucky and you'll get gifted a sub. But we've only had one of those here ever, so it's not very likely. If you're watching later on YouTube, use the YouTube join button or the Patreon link in the description if you want to join the server. There's also a Discord link in the description and pinned in the Twitch chat. If you want to join the server and you did any of those things, message me. I'll get you the server information and schedule some time to get on the server and play with you. So I'm going to go to bed. I'll be back tomorrow, regular time, maybe a little bit earlier, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, MST. I'll play more of this and we'll figure it out from there. So thanks again, everyone, for being here. I really do appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Later, guys.